Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Monday, November 6, 2017. Well, folks, take a look at this HMNY, Helios, and Matheson Analytics. This has been a hot mover in recent trading days. We took it for a 20% profit in the Research Center today. There's a 7-day free trial for the Research Center, by the way. I want to go over why I knew this was going to run. This was one of those classic plays, folks. I just love these setups. If I can help each one of you guys, or even just one of you out of a million watching this, to get this trade in your pocket and understand it and redo it 10 times over every single year, I will be a happy camper. All right, let's talk about it. First off, folks, let's go to the daily chart because we actually took HMNY for a swing trade last week and we made 10% on it. And this was a classic play. You could see the stock ran from like $2 to about almost $40 up here. And then it retraced back down. And once it did this huge retrace, Fibonacci retrace, as well as the daily 50 moving average, I bought right here. This was last week's trade. We closed it out a day later for a 10% move, folks. Right here, 10%. This is the daily chart, so it hit the 50, it pierced the 50. The next day, it shot right back up. 10% in our pockets last week in one trading day. Then what we did was I saw something in the chart the next couple days, and we bought on Friday right down here, and it popped today, and I sold for a 20% profit. And I want to show you why I knew that this next pop was going to come. I mean, what differentiates it? Why didn't it go down to the 200, or why wasn't it possible that it could go to the 200 versus popping up today? And I'm going to show you, we're going to go to the intraday 10-minute chart here, and I'm going to show you exactly why. And we are out of this trade for a 20% profit. One trading day again, folks, and I love that. We traded it last week in one trading day, made 10%, did it again Friday to Monday, boom, 20%. That's, again, how we roll here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. But very simply, take a look. So this is where we originally bought it last week, early last week, the first time. And again, it popped up, then it came down, then it made that run. We took profits right up here at $11 on a pierce of the 200 intraday moving average. Smart trade. We took the profit at the right point, as you can clearly see. Now look at as it pulls back here. So it pulled back and then inched up a little bit. Pulled back a little bit more, inched up, pulled back a little bit more. Notice how this low had not been taken out. So in theory, from this move, from this low up, this was all an inside bar move because you weren't making a lower net low right here. That's the first thing that I saw on the chart that made me very interested in a possible trade here. The next thing I saw was even better, folks. This is very, very interesting. What I did was I connected this pivot top to this pivot top, and look at what happens when you do that. All right? Look at this. So what we saw here is you connect this top to this top, and look at how underneath, 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 and then it breaks out right here, okay, goes up, it retraces to that line, doesn't break it, then it goes sideways, comes down again. Then on Friday afternoon, where I bought it, it retraced again to that line. And when I saw that it didn't break it and bounced up and was going to close above that line again, this tells me that the breakout is holding above this trend line, and that's your buy signal. So you have no lower lows. It has never broken this low. You have a very short-term breakout, and this is a momentum stock that's down from $40 to sub $10 in a matter of a couple weeks on just pure and simple profit-taking or weak hand selling. And that was the signal right there to go long. And today we bought it on Friday right here, $9.60, right at the close here, right here. That's your buy price right there. And then look at today, opened up a little bit and then took off and ran above, basically ran to 12.5. I actually sold it 11.5. That was a 20% gain right there. I could have actually held for another dollar, but I mean, again, you have to weigh risk versus reward. What's the odds of it coming back in and so forth? And I just didn't want to take that risk, so we took 20%. Very happy. Every member in the research center scoring big there. Most members having, even a small position there, 1,000 shares, making, well over $1,500 in 20, essentially from Friday afternoon to this morning, which in market hours was probably about an hour of holding the stock of actual market hours, but truly an epic one. So that's what we're doing here in the Research Center. I got more trades I'm putting out. Get into the Research Center. Take the 7-day free trial. Profits are rolling, folks. Market's starting to get fun. I'll talk to you later. Take care.